And Kev kicking people off on the main damn show. Damn. So CT was just saying it don't matter what they say because it's insignificant because of how powerful and grand we are. But you just see him in the back.
Will brought him back, Ham. Bring him back.
Shit, Will brought him back already? Oh, hold on. Let me go to my super chat, sis. I'm bugging. Trav. I got Trav, right? And that's just all love and support. So I appreciate that, man. Mr. Kev was good. DJ Hamp with much respect on your millionaire status. Yo, man. Don't listen to CT, man. Good. Oh, wait. I ain't. No, well, don't listen to CT, man. Mr. Britt with the $2 super chat. I got 20 in the kitty. Keep CT. He's a clown. All right. Oh, shit. Mr. Britt. Oh, yeah. All right. CT.
To finish what I was saying, there you guys go.
Hold on, CT. Let me preface, goddammit. So, Mr. Britt from a show ago had like a dub in the kitty because they were trying to kick off somebody so bad they did it at the same time. And then Will hit it. So, see, now if you want to kick CT off, you need 20 plus 20. So, CT probably, he's straight now. Go ahead. Now, goddammit, make it quick.
It's again, man. Here you guys go on this panel. I know half of you got at least master's degrees. Most of you are 6-figure earners. You know what I mean? You know how much money the average Nigerian makes? Do you know how much money the average Liberian makes? Have you ever seen or even been to one of those crap hole countries? You ever been to Liberia? You ever been to Monrovia, Liberia? There are people calling to my show who actually lived in Liberia. Gway. She lived there during Charles Taylor. Do you guys know who Charles Taylor is? Mm-hmm. Charles Taylor was one of the most evil men ever in Africa. Civil War because of him. The country was ripped apart. Some of the most horrific things known to man happened there during that Civil War. And you're gonna let these people who come from a literally a continent that is the equivalent of the Stone Age look at you people and look you up and down when there are religious and sect killings. A country that has every year in some crap hole African country, there's a coup d'etat. There was a coup d'etat just recently in Burkina Faso. You got this 32-year-old boy running the country because they deposed the 60-year-old leader who 3 years ago deposed Blaise Compaoré, who murdered Thomas Sankara in 1987. Come on, man, I know my history. Don't let these mud hut dwellers look down upon you all. You're gonna let some people who, let's be honest, man, most of you guys can walk into your beautiful showers with marble siding. Let's be honest. Adrian, you got a Mercedes, don't you? Keep it real, bro. Keep it real.
No, he got the Sorrento.
No, I got a minivan now. You know what I'm
saying? But let's be honest, man. You guys are rich. You need to start looking down on the African that comes over here. That's what you Black Americans need to do. You're superior. Yeah. Isha, you're superior than some Ghanaian broad who comes over here. Dana, you're superior than some dirty Angolan that comes over here. That's
wait, CT.
I have to tell you guys that.
Right, CT. Wait, you said you African? What country?
Nigerian.
But you were born here, innit?
Yes.
Yeah. Gary S for the $20 super chat. Damn. Now. Gary S, what's good? Another dub to keep CT on, man.
Shit like that.
Mike. Mike always act like he in no man's land. Mike.
What's up?
How do Africans really feel about Black Americans?
No, there's truth to what people are saying. I'm also Nigerian, and there's absolute truth to what everybody's saying. To the point where I've had to school my own parents on like you know, you shouldn't be saying that, and then you're riding on the coattails of African Americans. So I agree with everybody's saying.
Okay. Yeah, I think that. Does anybody have anything different aside from what CT was saying? He went totally off topic.
Not different, but I wanted to just say that when he said, "Why do Black Americans care?" I think Black Americans care because a lot of other cultures try to strip the culture that blacks have in this country away. They say you all have no culture, and I think for us, we are in a space now. We are trying to find some space to identify. We can't say that we're African because those who are actually from Africa say, like, you're not African. Why would you call yourself that, right? The white people won't allow us to claim being American. Chaotic, fix your face, cut it out. So I think we are now in a space, especially when you look at what was it, Black Panther. People were trying to find, okay, where do I connect? Where are my roots? White people can say my family's from Italy, they're from France, they're from England. For Black people in this country, many of them do not know, they don't have a place to trace their roots to. I think on the other side of it, being married to someone who is Nigerian, being Caribbean, and then being in school with a lot of Africans, everything that we've said on here is true. I think they feel that we are lazy, we're uneducated, and we are uncultured. And I think for them, when they talk about us being lazy, they say this is a land of privilege and opportunity. I think they view it as, why don't we as Black Americans take advantage of all of these things? Why aren't you further than the next person? Why is it that I'm able to come here and I'm able to start from ground up? We value your education system more than what you do. So I think there's always I don't agree with it, but when we talk about why they say these, I think context is important because their perception of us many a times is what they see on television. They idolize the white man because when they're watching TV, they see them being in these high positions. They're leaders, they're the politicians. But when they see us, they're seeing us as entertainers, we're athletes, or we're doing criminal activity. So when they come here and they look at us like, oh, I guess what I see on TV is real.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was a good summary. What chaotic? What did Alex say that was wrong?
All I heard from Alex was where.
With my
pacifier.
And the person who took the L.
Are you insane, lady? Are you really gonna say that Black Americans have no culture? Are you?
I never said that. No. Be clear. Turn on your listening ears. I never said the Black.
You said white. You said other people have said that. And ma'am.
Yes,
you
sir.
know. Okay, can I speak now? I was making faces. I wasn't cutting you off. I was making faces.
Because if you're going to
Black Americans,
repeat me,
Black American culture is the most copied culture in the African diaspora.
I'm not agreeing with you.
I know you're not, ma'am. But ma'am, let's be completely honest.
My name is here. It's Alex. You can just say that. You don't have to, ma'am. Thank you.
Wow.
Normally, I say ma'am to older women. You know, are you a 21-year-old girl? So
Yeah.
don't you want the respect?
Wow.
The respect of an older woman, a woman who's. Don't you want
Now
that kind of
you're being
respect?
extra. You're looking
I'm being nice by saying ma'am.
You didn't win it with Mike. The chat wasn't going in your favor when people were saying you took the L.
Because the chat doesn't understand.
Okay.
Don't get him, Alex. Don't get him started, man.
Alex, can I finish, please, sweetheart? Can I finish, ma'am? You have created this in your head. You have never met every white. You've never met every Black. You've never met every Indian. You can't sit up here and say they think we don't have no culture, even though you didn't really sound like that. You don't know that. You don't know that if there are not white people who cherish Black culture. There are white kids that I could argue indifference. When I was a kid growing up in the 90s, there were white kids who were doing the moonwalk. There were white kids who admired almost everyone. You already know sports. Yeah, white kids, they'd throw a little paper thing in the basket. Kobe, you have culture, and there's nothing to be ashamed about, even if it's sports or entertainment. Sports and entertainment are billion-dollar industries. So there's nothing to even be shameful. It's nothing to be ashamed, even if people see you as that. Ma'am, You're creating this in your head. You blacks are victimizing yourselves. You're casting spells on yourself, ma'am. There are white kids who lady, my first job out of college, I was a probation officer. It was a crap job, I'll admit that. There was a white lady there. She was like 30 something. She had a picture of Martin Luther King. You know, she used to say, "This is my homeboy right here. I love Dr. King." Man, people cherish your culture. You just don't know it because you've created this victim mindset, and you need to get out of that. And I'm not gonna let you, some first American Jamaican, tell these Black Americans who've been here for 100 years they're downtrodden. I gotta give you some
shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
So go speak patois somewhere else. Go ahead.